What's up, guys? My name is Oka. Welcome back to Logan's Horror. And I know the setup's a little bit different, but it's not gonna be like this forever. Probably just like for my Predator series. And today I am going to be reviewing Pet Sematary 2, released in 1992, and has nothing to do with the franchise. Only the fact that it has no source material because the first one was based off a book. There was no sequel written to the book. So there's no inspiration. This is a wild film. So the plot is there's this kid whose mom just died in an accident, and he basically learns about the pet cemetery, and then there's another kid whose dad is just abusive, and I mean, I can say that they tried doing something like Judd with the accent in the first film, try to make this literally the best part of the film. It just doesn't work as well. This film's trippy. Let me just say that. Like, there's so many trippy, weird dream sequences. Like, the final act is just completely bonkers. And I think that it's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it's nowhere near as good as the first Pet Cemetery. Nowhere. I mean, like, far away from quality from that, but it's not as bad as everyone says it is. There's his best friend basically has a dog, and the dad shoots the dog because it was interrupting him and his naughty time with his wife. And then they bury the dog in the pet cemetery, the forbidden area. And I think I forgot to mention this, but Indian burial grounds in horror movies is very interesting, I must say. Anyways, that's for another time. Basically, and then, like, the dad is then killed by the dog. I feel like I'm an Apple employee trying to explain, like, the difference between the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 8. I made that joke at school. Okay, we're gonna get a little sidetracked. I made that joke at school with like, Nintendo trying to explain the difference between the 3DS and 3DS XL. It's, you see that video? Anyways, back to Pet Cemetery 2. The dad basically becomes friends with the main kid. I forgot his name. And there's a scene where, the main character's dad, not Gus, the police officer, he straight up punches his child, so that's police brutality and child abuse. Wow. Also, Gus murders a bully with a bite, with like a dirt bike, and it's just brutal. Usually in Pet Cemetery movies, only 2 people or 3 get buried in the Pet Cemetery. The animal, the human, and, any extra. So, this was interesting. The kid just goes insane, and then he starts to bury his mom, brings her back to life, and then the bully tries to kill him, the undead bully, and then Renee, the mother, his face just starts melting away, and then, like, there's the scene where the dad and the mom, like, basically, like, the mom appears in the dad's dream, and then the mom turns into half dog, and then the half dog mom is in the chair, and then there's just this. It's so crazy. This film is just unbelievable. I told you this was going to be a wild film. One thing that gets on my nerves is how much they don't really follow the continuity. Apparently, like, Louis Creed is still part of the story. He's like an urban legend. But yeah, they also make this character who apparently was in the first film, but all the characters in the first film are dead. Judd, Lewis, Rachel, not Ellie though. I don't know what happened to Ellie. Gage, Church, Victor. I'm actually kind of disappointed they didn't have a Victor-like character in this film. I mean, I guess you can consider Renee. There's also this, like, character that you don't even remember until, like, the end of the film, and, like, she's so forgettable. And, yeah, the Creed house is completely different. I hate when they do that in films. They just change the house, like the Michael Myers house or the Nightmare on Elm Street house. But I just really hate that. And they also changed the Pet Cemetery trail and the Pet Cemetery itself a lot. And Stephen King, the guy who wrote the original book and screenplayed the original film, wanted to make sure that he didn't want any association with this real film. And I don't blame him. This film is wicked. It is wild. It is strange. I mean, like, the dad is crazy. He throws up. Like, it's just a drug trip I'm on. Yeah, there's always going to be that one film in a series where it's just completely bonkers. And I don't know if this is for better or for worse in this case, because the film is funny, but I don't think it's intentionally funny because of how crazy and stupid it is. But, so I won't even give it a rating in this one. Pet Sematary 2 doesn't really have a good or bad. It's just out of this world crazy. And, like, the dad of the kid, I think his name was, like, Drew or something. Gus, like, becomes friends with the main character, even though, like, they didn't get along and now they're friends after he's dead. He comes back alive. Like, what? He also makes this, like, line, no pain, no brain, no pain, or something like that, which is really clever. Like, it's something out of Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyway, next time we're on Logan's Horror, we are going to be reviewing the recent adaptation of Pet Sematary released this year, and I probably will make a non-spoiler video for anyone who doesn't want to watch spoilers. Anyways, hit that like button, subscribe, and always get spooked.